frog fans. That was hard. Alright. Seriously, my hands are stinging. Back at the painting desk. She's got something up her nose. Alright, so this is Jillian. She's getting close to being finished, but she's still not quite there yet. So I'm getting to that point now that sometimes when I'm getting, almost done with a doll, I'll look at it and, not know quite what it needs next, and it's frustrating. I think maybe I know I've already done 1 or 2 green washes on her, but I think I'll try another one. Now I've got to find my green wash. Ugh. There it is. That was easy. Where's the Staples button? Staples. That was easy. Okay. People and their motorcycles. It was a really nice day today, so everyone and their dog is out on their motorcycles. So I do a very light translucent green wash. I used to only do it if the doll was too red and I wanted to bring it down, but now I do it on pretty much all the dolls. I'm not exactly sure why it works, but something about it just adds a nice, more realistic tone to the skin. I don't know. I don't know why it works. All I know is that it looks good when I do it. That should be good. I don't want it to be too green because I don't want her to start to turn green. We're not making little alien babies here, not today. Although there is a really cute little reborn alien kit out. Okay. I'll start with her head. dust. Every time I put a brush in one of the ears like that, or up the nose, it just makes me think, ugh, imagine that happening to you. Like how funny that would feel. Someone going right in there with a brush like that. Make sure to pull it out of the creases. We don't want it building up in there. Another thing I've got to do for this doll is figure out how to get her neck to stop warping. You can see how her neck is all kind of smushed in and warped to the side. I might just have to, like, if I can't find out a way to get it to stop, like, doing it and correct itself, I might have to just do it the really hard and annoying way, which is, like, as soon as it comes out of the oven, just holding it with oven mitts and towels in the correct shape until it cools and hardens into the right shape, which takes forever and is really annoying and potentially dangerous, because you've gotta, if you don't do it as soon as it's, like, maybe wait like a minute or two. Okay, I'm not saying try this at home, especially if you're a kid who's making dolls. I'm gonna say don't try this at home. However, if you have a situation like this, and you can't find a way to get it to stop warping by, like, stuffing it with towels or whatever, sometimes it's the only way to get the warp out, or to get it to stop warping, is to just, like, right after the timer for the oven goes off, like, maybe wait a minute or two, and then take it out and just hold it in the proper position until it cools. Like, if you wait for it to cool to a safe temperature to handle with your bare hands, it's just not gonna work. And with this one, this has been a very difficult warping situation, because I have figured out kind of, sort of, how to fix it, but it's a one-side thing. So if I lay her head flat on this side, it kind of fixes it, but then I'd have to bake it and lay it on the other side to fix the other side, but every time I bake it, it resets and rewarps. So I'm probably just gonna have to, you know, one of the last times I bake her, I'm gonna have to just hand hold her head in shape with towels and all that. That's probably going to be the only way that I'm able to take the warp out of this head permanently. Mohair. Rabbit hair! Hair everywhere! Pandora! Collect your fur! Took the bunny rabbit outside this morning to get some fresh air, blow off some steam, because she's been pretty rambunctious the last couple of days. She likes going outside, but at the same time it really freaks her out. Like, once she gets out there and gets exploring, she's good, but she doesn't like getting the leash put on. She doesn't like being carried. She doesn't like the process of, transferring from outside to inside or vice versa. I think it's the aspect of, like, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are you taking me? Release me, human. But, we have our own backyard here, and it's pretty... It's a decent size. We only share it with one other person. And they don't have, like, dogs or anything, so it's really nice for Pandora to get back there and explore. The only thing we really have to worry about is, there's, like, the fences that line our backyard. There are some places, I don't like her to go and, like, scope out the sides of the fences, because I'm afraid that she's gonna, like, find a hole somewhere and, like, get some big ideas and get through the fence, and I don't know if I'd be able to get her back out. And you never know what's on the other side of that fence, so... And then we also have to watch out for big birds, because we live close-ish. Like, we live within walking distance of a river, so we get a bunch of big birds around here, hawks, and the occasional eagle. And she is a big bunny, but a big enough hawk could probably take her. Vultures, we got turkey vultures too. A turkey vulture could almost definitely take her, although turkey vultures are more scavengers than they are predators, but still, if I see something big enough flying through the sky, I'm gonna be like, okay, yep, nope, we're going back in. I don't feel like fighting off a giant bird to get my bunny back. I'd probably end up on the news or on YouTube somewhere, somebody, filming me from their backyard with their phone. You do not want to mess with birds. I've been over this multiple times on this channel. Big birds are terrifying. Whether it's birds of prey or geese or swans. If it gets too big and it has beaks and a wing, and a wing, it doesn't have to have two wings. Just one wing is bad enough. If it only has one wing, there's probably a problem there. That animal probably needs help. They tend to have two. They kind of need two to fly. Or else it can only fly in circles. Such a stupid joke. Get it? If it only has one wing, it can only fly in circles. Kind of like if you only have one oar in a boat. It's not like they need 2 wings to take off or anything. It's not the first time I made that stupid joke. The first time was a couple weeks ago when I was walking to the grocery store, and just in the middle of the sidewalk there was this big, like, raven wing that had been ripped, like, right off the bird. Didn't see the bird anywhere. I'm assuming it's dead because it was just the entire wing, not feathers, just the entire wing. And then that stupid joke just popped into my head, like, poor crow. It can only fly in circles now. Flap, 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 flap. I'm not sure what attacked that bird, or if it got hit by a car or something, but it's probably dead. I'm not sure what would attack a crow. I mean, I guess if another bird gets annoyed enough or hungry enough. We can get the occasional coyote down here, I think, but I don't think it wouldn't come up into town like this, I don't think. It would stay down by the river. I hope. Coyotes. Okay. So when this doll is done, it is going to be for sale. All these little hairs. I need to stop rooting at this desk. I don't know where I'm gonna do it, but... And she is going to have rooted hair. I was going to paint her hair, but then I decided against it because of it has the name written into the back, carved into the back of the head. And I think it would be too noticeable. Like, you could paint over it, but personally myself, I would find that very annoying. So I'm gonna root over it instead, and then it won't be noticeable unless you, like, part the hair. So it probably is going to be quite a while before she's done, because I'm a very slow rooter. Definitely won't take as long as it took me to root my what's the name? June awake, the 7-month June awake, my baby Emma, took me forever to root her because, you know, she was a doll that I was making for myself, so she fell on the back burner behind all the other stuff I had going on that was more important. But since that Jillian here is a for sale doll, she'll be put higher up on the list of things I have to do. And then I'm going to decide. She'll have my hair, because I have a bunch of... My hair grows pretty fast, so every time I hack it off, I keep it, and it's a decent length, and it's really good for rooting bigger dolls. So I'll decide when I'm done with her whether I want to leave her hair long and have her be one of those slightly smaller dolls that looks like a toddler, but isn't really the size of a toddler, which is commonly done with these sizes of dolls. Or if I want to cut it a bit shorter, a little more realistic to her size. Personally, if she were my doll, I would cut it shorter, just because it's more realistic to the size that she is, but I feel like she'll sell better if I leave her hair long, because a lot of people like that long toddler hair, even if she's more of a 6 to 9 size baby. Okay, now what? I mean, even though you're probably like almost never going to see a real baby that's this size that has the long toddler hair like that, it doesn't annoy me that much when I see the really long hair on them. But what really annoys me is 22-inch dolls with really, really long hair. It's like at that point it's almost like deceiving, because it looks like it's supposed to be a toddler-sized doll, but it's not. It's 22 inches, which is the size of a 3-month-old baby. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it as long as you're not advertising that it's a toddler. But it's a pet peeve. It's a pet peeve that's not really hurting anybody, but I just don't like it. I just think it's really important that when artists do paint a doll like that they make it very, very clear that even though it looks like a toddler doll, it isn't a toddler doll. For both their sakes and the buyer's sake. Like when I sell this doll, if I do decide to keep her hair longer, I'm going to make it very clear that she's not actually a toddler-sized doll. Like, she's very close to a toddler-sized doll. She's 26 inches. Minimum for toddler, I would say, is 28 inches, because that's when they start wearing 12 months to 2T, depending on what it is and the brand and all that. But this size doll is going to wear mostly 6 to 9 months, some 9 months. A few 12 months things might fit them, especially in outerwear. Outerwear with dolls, you usually want to go a size up from their normal clothes. Hey, an eyelash. Is that my eyelash, or is it a fake eyelash? Because we have both of those around here. Well, yeah, duh, I have eyelashes. I'm not an alien. I'm sure there's people who don't have eyelashes. There's gotta be some sort of condition out there that causes people to lose or not have eyelashes. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure it's out there. I'm so glad that spring's coming. I don't want to say that it's here because that's when the weather's gonna turn around and do a 360 and start doing crappy stuff like the S word again. You know, SNOW. I don't want to say it, it'll hear you. And as hard as I tried, ignoring it didn't make it go away. You mad? What's with the Blackbeard, huh? Put the Blackbeard away. He's mad because he went and laid in front of the door. And I didn't realize, and he got cold, so I had to put him back. Oh, silly lizard. What? You're so cute. Okay, well that's all for now, frog fans. Keep living the froglings life. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Right, little buddy? Right. Bye.